Do you ever find yourself awake at 2:30 in the morning thinking, I don't have any acorns? Huh, I need acorns. Well, I guess I'll make some. So that's what we're doing. We're making acorns of various size. What I have here are little, these are teardrop shape and these are egg shaped tiny molds that I got from, I think, Timo. I'm going to say that with a question mark at the end of it because I don't quite remember. I've had them for a minute. You can see some of them have been very well loved. Pardon me. So I figured if I'm going to make acorns, I'm going to join you guys in the acorn making festivities and invite you to the party. So we're going to have an acorn party. I have some ounce and a half of my Fooey Tim 1:1 epoxy resin, and I'm going to be using that in conjunction with my new favorite chameleon powder, Holly Brown, link in the description. It's the Alexis, Alexes, 16 color chameleon powder set that you see in the description box. Very happy with it. Very glad that I got it. They have some amazing colors. I'm also going to be using, pretty sure I just want to use caramel here of my, excuse me, hiccups, Ranger alcohol ink. It's not 4 drops. Let's start with that. It's not too red, but it's red enough, and it's good. It's a good brown base, so that's good, and it doesn't make it too super dark. It's just a lovely caramel color. Look at that. Y'all know how I feel about orange. It's my favorite color. And brown is just, it's so underrated. People just don't use brown enough, in my humble opinion. Alright, so, yeah, nice. Okay, so I'm going to start with the smaller ones first. And then we'll move up to the big ones because I want to make sure that I have enough little ones. So I'm going to arrange them by size. Smaller one closest to me, so it's easier for me to get to, so I don't have to reach over taller things to try to pour into it at a later date. Or just something. Look at that. I mean, that is, look at that. Chameleon powder. Man, that is pretty. You got to admit, that's pretty. I don't care who you are, but that's pretty. So I'm just going to give these all a bit of a tap, just in case there are any bubbles or any doodads down at the bottom that we don't want. And these little molds do have little bases on them, so they're not as wibbly wobbly as a lot of them that I see. So anyway, we're just going to let these go, and then as soon as they're done, I will be back with you, and we will do stage 2. See you soon. All right. I have a tiny dish full of tiny acorns. Now, I did not film the demolding here because it was the middle of the night and I wasn't thinking correctly and I didn't film it. So there. So here are our acorn-shaped things, and you can see they are just gorgeous. Look at the colors. Oh, I love it. So I've decided that I'm not going to use all of them. I'm just going to use some of them. So here's a fish that is going to be my emotional support fish right now because I'm going to use it to hold up my acorns. So I can go in with my gold UV resin that I made with my own 2 little hands. I'm going to back up here a little bit. And I'm going to give our acorns a little bit of a hat. So, acorn hats. And this is why we need the holder. So I'm going to let this cure. I'm going to nuke it for a few minutes or something. Some minutes. I don't know how long. I'll let you know. And I will see you soon. Alright, so we have the cap to our little acorn. And it looks very, very cool with just the gold, gold UV resin on top. And I nuked it for about 2 minutes just to make sure that I had enough. I keep hearing something behind me and I don't know what it is. So here is acorn number 2, slightly smaller. Now balance it in the fish. Do a little fish balancing here. At least attempt to. Come on, sit still. All right, next acorn going to get cured. However, I am going to poke that bubble. Alrighty, I will be back in a minute. Alright, so this little guy is now done. So he has a nice little gold hat as well. So we have our little acorns. Just simple little, if you don't have acorns, then you want acorns. And we've got some with caps and we've got some without caps. And over here is a bunch of UV resin leaves that I made with UV resin in different colors and everything. So just have some cute little scatter. And you know, if you're just looking to make some fun just table scatter and you don't really want to go out and mess with it, and you just want to have some fun stuff. Do you want to see how I did the leaves real quick? Yeah? Okay, hang on. This is the leaf mold that I got from Babycraft that came with the pumpkins, right? Alright, so I will make some red with caramel. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is just taking my colored UV resin, filling in the parts, just some parts. I'm not going to do the big one, I'm just going to do the little ones. So fill in and then take whatever other color you want. I mean, if you want to do more than one color, I just decided that I was going to make different colored ones. So here's red and caramel. So just fill up my mold with the colors that I want. Need to fill up a little bit more on that one. Go through with my pokey tool. Try to get out any bubbles and get the little stems. Okay, so there's that. Dropping things. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure these on both sides for about a minute each, and I will see you soon. Okay, let me get this off. And just demold our little leaves. So, yeah. So here they are. Little colored leaves. And to make that caramel UV resin, I just used my my caramel colored Ranger alcohol ink. So here we are. Just some cute little table scatter, complete with leaves and acorns and awesomeness. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I hope to see you again on the next one. Thanks, guys. Take care. Cheers.